get set on first down. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Offense gets set for second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he's looking downfield. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Running toward the tape. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Arizona going back to work with another first down. They'll try the right side. At the 20, he's got space. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back. And he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
It's first down from the 11. The option look. Now the pitch. Pickup of one. It's down at the 11.
He's tackled at the 11-yard line. Brings up second down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. They move the tight end all over. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for a lot more on that when instead he's out of bounds at the 14. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They're going to run it. Sweet feet on the move.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's King. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he could carve up this defense.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He now has 61 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arizona 7, Virginia Tech 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This is a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. Here's the handoff. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Toss to the outside. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Now, 4th down.
Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, look out, there he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing them open.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up 14 over Georgia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He's going to pass. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. He rifles one deep to the left. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Arizona in a hurry. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Now he's looking into the middle. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
He'll pull it down and run. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. strung it out, did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB rush.
On second down, looking again to throw. Looking deep. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing on the bounds.
One more snap coming before halftime. The give to the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Arizona 7, Virginia Tech 3.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Hokies.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The Wildcats will keep this drive going. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And that's in Arizona.
To the ground. He's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The toss to the outside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Virginia Tech.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Going up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Rolls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks 6 for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Flushed out of the pocket. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Arizona! And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the catch. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch. Finally drag him down. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Arizona 14, Virginia Tech 10.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They're getting this guy lathered up. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
There's just so much for this defense to think about. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work into play action off of all these base runs, too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense in press coverage. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
Man, that D-tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Now on the move. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Hokies are in the red zone. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll run it from the gun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Number 23, falls in the end zone.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. On the move, he fires. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Arizona right back to the line. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.